We have to make sure that if you have even threatened something like that, that we're able to show that, yes, you may have had a problem at some point, or you may have an issue you've been struggling with for a while, but since that time, you've been taking steps to get all that under control, and you're seeing the appropriate therapist, you're making sure you take your medication. All these things matter. If your mental health is going to be an issue, then we need to make sure we manage it all in a way that's going to be the easiest for the court to swallow, to say, look, they had a problem, but the problem's under control. Your mental health is not something that will sink your custody case. Your mental health can be an issue that is an element of who you are. Thankfully, it's not all who you are. As a parent, your mental health can play into your custody battle. Not only do we deal with your finances or your mental health, so many parents have struggled with addiction issues of some kind in their life, whether it's an alcohol addiction, or maybe you may think it's as simple as marijuana. The truth is, in Alabama, marijuana is still illegal. And although DHR may not take your kids anymore for marijuana use, there are many judges in our state who have a very traditional view of this. And it's illegal. They're going to hold it against you in your case. You need to make sure that you're clean when we file for your divorce. Or if you file a custody battle, it's going to be incredibly important. But maybe someone has filed against you and they filed divorce, or they filed to get custody of your child or your children. And you know, if I get popped with a drug test today, it's going to be dirty. Here's the truth. Just because you used a drug yesterday doesn't mean you have to use today. And you can start your journey to sobriety right now. And then by the time we reach court, you can admit you had a problem. You can admit you used, but then we're going to be able to maybe get you into random drug screens to show that you're attending AA or NA or Celebrate Recovery, that you're in a group of people who are helping you maintain sobriety. If you will work the steps you've got to in order to stay clean, the court will respect you and know that, hey, this is a parent who is willing to put in the hard work, who's willing to do what's necessary, even over their desires, even though over what would be an easy thing to do, they're willing to put in the hard work to be a parent to these children.